We put together the draft club power rankings. That's what we
Yes.
did, right? We ranked them 1 through 5, but I'm gonna start at number 5 and count backwards. Last time I did this, it was a little bit of hiccup, but I think I got it down packed now.
We
I'm
forgot
ready
how
to
to
rock and
count. We
roll.
forgot how to count. But
Yeah,
give us a break here. Give us a break here.
yeah, count backwards. There we go. Draft club, NFL power rankings, top 5. At number 5, we have the Seattle Seahawks. Number 4, we have the New England Patriots. Number 3, we have the Indianapolis Colts. Number 2, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 1, we have the Los Angeles Rams. Paige Dimakos from our top 5. What's the biggest point?
So sorry, Dad. No, I did not make the Chicago Bears the number one team, although he tried to negotiate on my ride over the studio today to try and get himself. He thought we should make some points. It's Bears and everybody else. I know Chicago feels that way. But the best team in football to me, and it ain't close, is the LA Rams. And I'll tell you why. They are third in the NFL in points per game. They're third in passing yards per game. They are the number 1 scoring defense, and they are number 2 in the NFC in takeaways, only behind the Chicago Bears. This is a good football team on offense. This is a good football team on defense, and this is a good football team on special teams, and this is a good football team when you talk about a quarterback and a head coach that have been there and done that, and they already won a Super Bowl. All the discussion we already had about the Denver Broncos, right? And having 2/3, the Rams got all 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit the trifecta. They got it all working in the right direction. And this version of Stafford is something we haven't seen. Unprecedented numbers he is putting up, McVay. And shout out to Les Snead, one of our favorite general managers who has flipped this defense around so quickly. And when I saw number 1 scoring defense and number 2 in takeaways, when you take away the football and create opportunities for your offense in tandem with letting up the least amount of points, you put your offense in a great position. And when your offense is as explosive as the offense the LA Rams, that is a recipe for a Super Bowl. So if they stay healthy, this is my favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah. My biggest talking point is not about the teams that are there, but the teams that aren't there, right? We're more than halfway through the season. No Buffalo Bills, no Baltimore Ravens, no Kansas City Chiefs. And I like the fact that we stuck to our kind of grit, right? And we
Yep.
put in the Indianapolis Colts as the best team in the AFC. Then we followed that up with the New England Patriots. That is something that coming into the season, if you asked everybody who would be atop of the AFC, they would have nowhere near mentioned those two football teams, but they're playing really good football. They're playing well-rounded football. And the fact that the 3 best quarterbacks in the AFC, and I'll even put the top 4 if you throw Justin Herbert in there, right? Or out of the playoffs or barely scratching the playoffs, not in our top 5, goes to show you what we always talk about. Football is a team sport. You can make all of the headlines and everything else about the quarterback, but you need a defense, you need a run game. It has to be a well-rounded team to win football games. And the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots are sitting atop the AFC because they're well-rounded football teams.
Yeah, this is all these teams that made our top 5 list. These are all teams I feel comfortable with across the
Mhm.
board. And I think that's the difference between teams that go win a Super Bowl. But I love the point you made because the reality is it's a weird time for us. It's a
Mhm.
changing. To me, this is what's great about the NFL. These young teams that are winning, it's almost like the Broncos, they're young and dumb. Like they haven't been around long enough to be afraid mentally of Patrick
Mhm.
Mahomes. They're not afraid of these teams. They're not afraid of Lamar. Like they haven't played them. So there's not this mental buildup of all the things that have happened. You know, in Buffalo, when they go play Kansas City, they have to answer questions all week long. And it's this whole thing in their head, how they beat them in the regular season, but they can't beat them in the postseason. That's up here. That's not physically on the football field. That's right here. And that's the difference with some of these young teams is they're young and dumb and they don't know any better. And they're not afraid. They're not afraid of anybody. And that's very clear because Bo Nix was 0% afraid of Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes looks scared for his life running from that defense. So it's a new era for right now. We will see. We got still the back half of the NFL season